figure it out there first, and then you can compound that and make an impact on other channels.
You need to be on as many platforms as possible.
You have to learn the language of every single social media platform, not platform specific.
So making sure you make the most use of whatever format you choose to film in.
Landscape, space, lot.
Recently, we changed our packages from platform-specific content to just content. So what I mean by that is you would come to us before for 20 LinkedIn posts. Now we do 20 pieces of content. And the reason for that is because platforms have changed. TikTok used to be notoriously known for the dances, for a good time, for an extension of influencer marketing that we see on Instagram. But now it's actually a place that a business person can exist, and not only exist, but thrive. Like Klowt actually gets a lot of, I think there's like 2 people in the room that actually came through our TikTok. And so, yeah, it's all about content as a whole and repurposing that across platforms now, not platform specific. So I've written copy for clients that are on TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram. I've written entire articles for people that have been published on Medium, and obviously all of the different channels have to have a different tone of voice because different people are using those channels. You know, you've got to be quite savvy with understanding how different, not only age groups, but different professions communicate. In conclusion, to be a good copywriter, you have to learn the language of every single social media platform. And the only way you're going to do that is by going on those social media platforms, looking how different people communicate on them, and then resembling that in your own copy.
What do you reckon, Tarek?
I'm boiling and I'm tired. So I'm gonna beat everyone at bowling.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna beat everyone at bowling. I'm gonna be number 1, watch. Strikes, left, right and centre. Guaranteed.
What's your score today? What are you going for?
I don't even know how bowling scores work. 100%.
100%. Strikes every time?
Yeah.
Firstly, I apologise for our mess. Thank you. I don't know if this is a lazy person or a busy person or both, but I'm going to say busy. If you want a quick major key, make sure you film everything in landscape with enough space to be able to turn me into a portrait if you need to. If you're not sure which platform you're going to post on with all your videos, make sure you can post on all of them. Don't flip it and start filming in portrait and then realise you want a 10-minute YouTube video. Not going to work very well, is it? So, landscape, space, bosh.
Big ball here. This one matters. There he is.
I'm getting nervous there.
How you feeling, Sam?
Well, good after the spare. I was about to lose to Sarah, but I think it's alright. I think it's alright.
Self-included. Come on, Kirt. Oh! I'm not planning it.
So in order to build a strong personal brand or a company brand, in my opinion, you need to be on as many platforms as possible. Now, a lot of people will hear that and go, well, how do we get on as many platforms as possible? How do we create that much content? And they'll largely be overwhelmed by the idea of being on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. But it's actually really simple. If you nail it down to the very basics, all you have to do is this one thing. you need to create one long form piece of content and one short form piece of content. So the long form can be an hour-long podcast that you do every single week, and that can be clipped up into Instagram Reels, into TikToks, into YouTube Shorts. You can use quotes and put them on Instagram as well, so it's not just videos that are going out on Instagram. The short form can be a blog piece that you write, and that can then be cut up into multiple different tweets or, again, Instagram captions as well. So it's really simple. You just got to consistently create the same amount of content every single week, and then the key, repurpose it.
Smashed it, mate!
Smashed it, mate! Did you get that one? That's good.
Oh, that's good! You can still get it! You can still get it! So when you're filming content, when it comes to the edit stage, you're going to find yourself captioning the videos very differently depending on which platform they're going on. So for example, a nice landscape production piece for LinkedIn, you're probably going to have longer form content, captions at the bottom, and then maybe use the blank space to emphasize the words you want to. If you're making a video for like a TikTok or like an Instagram Reel, you're going to find flashier captions that kind of like pop up here and here, way more beneficial because you just don't have the space. So making sure you make the most use of whatever format you choose to film in is like a major key for editing.
So how to build your personal brand on multiple different social media channels. The first thing I did was I just attacked the channel where I was going to get the most revenue. So for me, that was LinkedIn because what I'm selling is B2B. So I went all in on LinkedIn and figured out how that platform worked before I even thought about any other channel. I think a really big mistake that people make with building their personal brand or posting content on anything, whether it be their company page or personal page, is they try and do too many channels at once, and which completely dilutes their message. They try and copy and paste the exact same content across every single channel and no one wants to listen to it. So my advice would always be start with one channel first, the channel that's going to give you the most impact with the audience that you're trying to attract first. So for me, it was businesses and business owners, which is why I went to LinkedIn, and I nailed LinkedIn first. I experimented, I did different things, I tried different mediums, I did video, I did text, I did image, flipbooks, polls, I tried everything until I found the formula that worked best for me. And then once I'd worked that out, and once I'd worked out my tone of voice and what I wanted to be known for, I then took the premise of what had worked on LinkedIn and then applied it to TikTok. If I had seen, for example, a text post that I did really well on LinkedIn, I decided to do it as a video on TikTok to see if it would do well on TikTok. And I did exactly the same thing on TikTok as I did on LinkedIn. I experimented, I posted different things. I copied and pasted text over videos. I posted videos to camera. I did, off shots of stuff that I'm doing like this to see what worked best for me until I worked out that this type of content does best for me on TikTok. And once I'd nailed that, I now have 500,000 likes or something on TikTok, and I'm now going over to YouTube and Instagram to try and do the same thing again. So the advice would always be, if you want to build a cross channel, start with one first. Where are you going to make the most impact with the audience you're trying to reach? Figure it out there first, and then you can compound that and make an impact on other channels.
So Sam, how do you feel with today's score?
It was a good show in the second game. Went down to the last ball, fumbled the bag. Sarah got the dub. Deserved. Great round of, I was about to say golf. Great round of bowling.
Golf's next.
Yeah.
Golf's next.
You did well. I'm fine to lose. I'm fine to lose as long as I didn't do bad. I did bad in the first game, but then second game.
True.
True winner.
Right, bowling is over. We've learned a lot. I don't know how zoomed in I am. Oh wait, you can do something. How do you flip it so it goes this way? Oh my god, why is it zooming in? It's like, look, it's my ears. What have I done? Bowling, first round, sick. Second round, awful. We were horrendous. Sarah Phillips, last minute winner, 2 points, beat Sam. And then Kirsty, all of a sudden, came in and overtook Matt. It was crazy. That's it. Happy days.